once stood right here, a single sycamore framed perfectly between two hills besides Hadrian's Wall. It became widely recognisable after appearing in the film Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. For years, Sycamore Gap was one of the most photographed trees in Britain. Then, in 2023, it was felled. Cut down in the night, a sudden act that still feels difficult to process. Some say it was just a tree, but it wasn't. It was presence, solitude, and an added piece of beauty in the middle of the wild countryside of northern Britain. And now, in its absence, people still come to pause, to acknowledge what was once here.
It is easy somewhere like this to focus on what is missing, and obviously the landscape behind me has completely changed with the felling of the sycamore tree. It is now obviously just a gap. I mean, who in their right mind would fell any tree but the sycamore tree at Sycamore Gap? Like, how stupid. How stupid. But what is still standing is Hadrian's Wall. This wall marked the northern boundary of Roman Britain. It was such a privilege to be able to do a small section of this walk, which is 90 Roman miles coast to coast, and most of the wall is actually mainly still intact. And considering it was built in 122 AD, it's phenomenal.
These walls once stood over 12 feet high, with forts and watchtowers, and thousands of soldiers lived and worked along the line for nearly 300 years. These stones are older than most countries, and somehow some of the stones of these walls are still here.
I just can't believe how perfectly placed these stones are on this Roman wall. The effort it must have taken to build this wall. 90 miles of it. Unbelievable. There's something so enjoyable about walking when the air is so crisp and it's so cold, you know. It makes you feel alive. But to think, the people that have trodden this path centuries ago, honestly, I just marvel at the depth of the history that England has. Absolutely stunning. Every time you stop, there's just another breathtaking view to breathe in and enjoy. Done about 6 miles today, and you can do as much or as little as you like from the car park. It's about 10-15 minute walk until you get to the Gap, not Sycamore Gap, and it's a pretty easy walk, a little bit steep in places. There's some uneven ground and rocks. Oh God, they're little steps for little feet, not mine. Oops. But overall, it is a perfect walk to do, especially in this weather, with children, with dogs, or even just with yourself. There's been amazing. I've really enjoyed it.
The tree may be gone, but there's still so much here to appreciate. The land, the history, the walk itself. And if you slow down enough to notice, these are the kind of places that always offer more than you expect.